This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.
Hello, I'm Justin Pizzera with your afternoon update. Phoenix Mercury star Brittney Griner is getting adjusted back to life in the United States today. One of the U.S. top hostage negotiators is sharing what it was like to pick up Griner from Russia and fly her back stateside.
When she finally got onto the U.S. plane, I said, Brittney, you must have been through a lot over the last 10 months. Here's your seat. Please feel free to decompress. We'll give you your space. And she said, oh no, I've been in prison for 10 months now listening to Russian. I want to talk. But first of all, who are these guys? And she moved right past me and went to every member on that crew, looked them in the eyes, shook their hands, and asked about them, got their names, making a personal connection with them. It was really amazing.
And ultimately, Griner spent about 12 hours of an 18-hour flight talking with other people on the plane. More assistance is making its way to Ukraine. The Pentagon announced it is sending an additional $275 million to that war-torn country as it fights the Russian invasion. U.S. officials say the military aid package will boost Ukraine's air defense and provide critical equipment for the battlefield. Since the start of the Biden administration, the U.S. has committed $20 billion worth of assistance. Americans' wealth continues to slip. According to data from the Federal Reserve, the net worth of households and nonprofit organizations decreased to $143.3 trillion in the third quarter. That's a loss of $400 billion. The decline is said to be driven primarily by a drop in stock prices. The value of household stocks has reduced by nearly $2 trillion, while Americans' real estate holdings increased in value by $700 billion. Gas prices keep falling as demand remains low. On average, you can expect to pay about $3.69 at the pump. That is almost 50 cents down from a month ago and 20 cents down from last week. Nationally, the average sits at $3.26 a gallon. The city of Phoenix is getting a $1 million grant to expand the South Central Light Rail system. The grant is funded by the FTA's Transit-Oriented Development Community Plan, which has awarded about $13 million. It's about 19 projects across 14 states. Phoenix plans to extend the Valley Metro from downtown Phoenix to Baseline Road to provide more transportation options for those living in South Phoenix. With the wet weather we are having today, you'll need to be more cautious behind the wheel. And new data from AAA finds the number of drivers being safe on the roads is actually going in reverse. ABC's Jamie Warren is taking a closer look at that study.
One of the more alarming parts of this study is that people knew they were driving badly, but they chose to anyways. And on a day like today, when the roads are very slick, this can be very dangerous. There is no room for error here. Now, according to AAA, from the year 2020 to 2021, there was an increase of people driving over 15 miles per hour on the freeway, people holding or talking on a cell phone while driving, driving while reading a text or email, running red lights, driving aggressively, and getting behind the wheel even when drivers knew that they had too much to drink. Nearly all of these drivers admitted that they engaged in these behaviors fully knowing that someone they loved would disapprove. The study also finds that this is a reversal in the steady decline of these behaviors we saw from 2018 to 2020. One psychiatrist attributes this to the pandemic and says he's not surprised.
It was the initial hit of the meteor of COVID, and now there's a delay, right? And as the physical horror is receding, we've always been worried about this fallout or this delayed tsunami of psychosocial outcry, and I am worried that the increase in road rage is part of a manifestation.
So with this bad driving behavior, the data also shows that there was an increase in deaths over this time period. So a reminder, especially on a day like today, be alert, slow down, and keep that phone out of sight and out of mind. I'm Jamie Warren, ABC 15, Arizona.
Time for the most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. It's an ABC 15 weather action day as we track widespread valley rain and high country snow, with snow levels plummeting down to 3,500 to 4,000 feet by this evening. We could see as much as 5 to 8 inches of snow in spots like Flagstaff and areas above 6,000 feet. For the valley, up to a ½ inch of rain, with the bulk of the rain falling in the morning and then a chance for some more showers this evening. Winter weather advisories posted for all of these areas in the purple, with winter storm warnings in southeast Arizona, where we'll see some of the highest amounts of snow. Otherwise, a much cooler day. We won't even make it above freezing today in Flagstaff. Only 31 for a high there, 52 in Globe, and Phoenix only reaches the 50s. It's all thanks to the storm system. This storm will clear out after tomorrow, though, and we're looking drier through the end of the week, but we're staying cool. Highs only reach the 50s every day in the valley as we head even into the weekend. And in northern Arizona, we're talking overnight lows in the single digits the next couple of days.
Get another update tonight. Until then, get the latest news, weather, and traffic at abc15.com or by downloading the free ABC 15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 News Update is sponsored by Sanderson Ford, America's best-selling Ford dealership.